right? I'm good.
Of the Real Man Show and get Ray down.
Let's go!
All right, so I walk in here and this guy jumps off the mats right away as soon as he sees the shirt and the hat, so I'm a little bit concerned.
I just like to make friends, man.
All right, perfect. You want to tell these guys who you are?
Yeah, my name's Jay Bell, owner of Gracie Farmington Valley, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a very long time, and I like to choke people.
I like that. How do you two know each other?
We choke each other.
Yeah, all the time. That's good. So we get to watch that. Is what you're getting at.
Oh, no, you're going to participate.
Okay.
That sounds good. All right, let's go do it. We're going to create a couple of different scenarios for you, and these guys are going to walk you through what you would do in any given situation. So Mike, a few too many cocktails, not like that would ever happen, decides to call for an Uber, walks out of the bar on the way to the Uber. This dude comes at him because he sees that Mike is rich and famous. Gentlemen, what happens next?
So, one of the most common forms of attack, right, unfortunately, is that haymaker punch that you don't see coming. And usually there's a big lead up, so it's a little rare that someone's just gonna run at you the second you come out of the bar, unless you did something where you might deserve it. However, usually there's talking, there's posturing. He's gonna come up, he likes to do the whole chest puff. This is very common, all right? First thing I wanna do is I call it the prayer stance. You can pray if you want to, but it's not necessary. You want your hands right here, rub them together a little bit. That way I don't look threatening, so all the witnesses don't realize I'm about to whoop his ass. All right, so I'm here, I'm looking for his shoulders, right? At any point in time, if he gets too close, I can clinch, but I'm also looking for that shoulder dip. When one of those shoulders dips back, I'm gonna bring my hands in, I'm gonna connect my head to his chest, and I'm gonna swim. I'm not trying to block, I'm not doing any Bruce Lee stuff. It's very simple, I see that shoulder dip back, and I come in. From here, I'm gonna pick one hand on the side opposite of where my head is, and I'm gonna swim under. So right here. Now I'm gonna take this back foot, step behind his heel, and I just drop my axe. From here, I step over. This hand comes over. This hand grabs my wrist. Grab. Break his arm.
So we'll go slow. So right here, as I come.
Good. Yes, better grab that forearm. Good. Good. Heel. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Get that pressure open. Nice. Nice. That's it. Very nice.
You know, you can hit it.
We will later.
Here I am, just doing my thing, filming an episode of The Real Man Show, and all of a sudden,
You got to catch it. It's kind of like, how do you stop the punch that already knocked you out? You can't. So as you feel the arm come around, this chin has got to come down.
Got it.
So that you're, put your chin down, so you're not getting under the neck.
Got it.
And now your fingers come right up like a chin up.
Got it.
Go ahead and do that. Yeah, there you go. Good. So he's bringing you backwards there. You're going to take this leg and hook his leg. Yes. Use that as a fulcrum to turn towards me. Turn all the way around towards me. Yes. Now just bow forward. Oh, there you go.
So we're obviously in a state where guns aren't necessarily smiled upon. This is something that everybody has at their disposal, right? This is you turn your body essentially into a weapon to protect your body.
You see this?
I've been looking at it.
Looking at it the whole time.
I think he's trying to take you over there by himself.
All right, what's next?
I think we need to get on the ground. We'll mix it up, man.
Let's do that.
All right, so we'll start from our knees, right? You're probably familiar with that. All right, so let's get down. And normally what we do we respect our partners, so we do like a little this and then a bump.
Don't need the hat, though.
And then from there, if you can hold me down and punch me and I can't do anything, I can't get up, you're always gonna win. So when you first start this art, it's really just about positional control. Make sense? Yeah. All right, cool. So let's mix it up. So normally, when I do these really evil things to you, when it hurts, you tap, and then I stop. Exactly.
Kyle, a lot of people would pay to see you get your ass beat, you know. So this could be a new thing. Who can beat up Kyle?
I decided I'm never going out drinking in public. I'll be drinking home from now on. All right, Mike. That's good. We talk a big game. Get in there.
I'm done.
You done?
I'm good.
All right, so now that we're catching our breath and I've beat the shit out of Mike here. He's got blood on his face still.
Yeah, I don't think that was you.
Tough guy, actually.
We haven't really gone into any detail about you and your story. You want to tell them all who you are?
Sure, Rob Mago, Manchester Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're also known as Bushido Jiu-Jitsu Academy. We've been in business since 1999.
So this is a ton of cardio that we're doing out here, right?
It actually is. It's, there was a study done years ago, and I forget the exact college or university that did it, but they kind of showed that grappling, wrestling type maneuvers actually burn more calories than anything else.
Well, I
It's
believe it.
thousands of calories an hour.
I believe it today. I mean, running's not going to get you in shape for this, or lifting weights is definitely not going to do it. So.
No, definitely not. And this puts you in a more realistic environment of if you can jog for 3-4 miles, it's not the same as someone trying to choke you or arm lock
Right.
you or get on top of you and not let you up.
Right? Yeah, I felt it myself.
You know, I'm going to be straight up with you, all right? I have a whole new respect for this. Some of my boys are state troopers. I've been busting them for a long time. And I see a couple of guys going at it, wrestling on a mat. It's not the most manly of things. This is probably the most manly of things that I mean, just a whole new respect for it, man.
Well, if you really think about it, it's probably one of the oldest ways of testing yourself in human form. I mean, you go back to the very beginning of time. If two people had an argument, it led to physical confrontation. And it's really the ultimate sport when you think about it. Any sport, I don't care if it's baseball, basketball, tiddlywinks. When it comes to two people arguing, it ends up in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, the reality too is that this is, as we were talking about earlier, this is the weapon that you always have on you. And this is also the most important weapon to protect. You apply a lot of this in real life in your everyday job outside of here too, right?
Correct, yeah. I've been a police officer for 20 years. I work in the Hartford County area. I've been on a tactical team. I was on a tactical team for 17 years. Wow. So I definitely used a lot of my knowledge in martial arts throughout my career, not necessarily always physically, but just knowing that you don't want to push somebody's buttons. You never know what they know. And this gives you a level of confidence that you can handle yourself, but at the same time, you're realistic to know that what it can feel like to be down there.
So we really appreciate you having us out here today. Great business that you guys have together here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how they can get in touch with you or the best way to become a customer?
Yeah, sure. Our website's manchesterbjj.com, and we're located at 60B Progress Drive in Manchester. We have a 6,000 square foot facility here.
What's the website again?
manchesterbjj.com.
I might have picked something a little bit different than that.
I'd remember it.
Hey, thanks a lot for,
Hey, no
for
problem.
having us out, man.
No problem.
We'll have you on another episode soon.
No problem.